Hello.
Hello.
My name's maybe incorrect. It's just me opening this time.
Oh, it's quite all right. How are you?
I'm good. Here's the video. Yeah,
Yeah, amazing to see you, man.
good to see you as well.
Good, good, good.
Yeah,
How's
a
everything going?
bit shaken up actually. I went to the park, and the guy that it's like a homeless guy or something.
Hmm?
And last time he was at the park and I saw him, he had a screwdriver and I know that he wanted to stab me with it because I can pick up on stuff like that. And then sure enough, like later that day we saw him walking away with a screwdriver. And so I went for a lovely stroll through the park, which that's one of my favorite things to do is just walk through the park. But this guy, he's there again. And this time he had a razor blade with him, like a razor, and he wanted to cut me. I didn't see it this time, but just like the first time, I didn't see it until after he started walking away. And so I just did a little live stream on about my bike right there, but also with him in it, just to kind of have the evidence that there's this guy here and kind of like hiding in the spotlight kind of thing. Like, hey, if anything happens to me, like this is premeditated, like I knew about this. So did it in a way where I was mostly talking with the bike, but I he was right there and I got him in the shot. And yeah, that happened like less than an hour ago. So I am a bit shaken up about that. But
Okay. So may I recommend, first of all, reestablishing a sense of calm, washing that anxiety out of your system, and then let's have a look and see if there's anything there that shouldn't be. I think the anxiety shouldn't be there. And also, let's try to look at this individual together because it seems like a theme, a repeated theme. Where
yeah,
is
this
it
is the
coming
second
from?
time seeing him, and the thing that makes me kind of sad about it is I can sense through my abilities that he's not a bad person, and he's kind of just like I don't think he's confused. I don't think he really knows what's going on. I think
Right,
that he's
right.
kind of
So let's
confused
give
about why he's
him,
even there and like
right,
what's even happening. So that's
okay,
kind of what I think is going on with him. And but I also wanted to make him aware that I see him without being directly confrontational.
yes,
I think I did a good job of that.
excellent, excellent. Okay, so um, let's begin. Let's begin. First of all, a sense of calm, washing away the anxiety. So I've burned some Palo Santo, cleansed my space.
I'm gonna
Now,
try to turn up my computer a bit to the maximum volume. Okay.
and let me just make sure that I've got the sound filter off. Okay, cleansing the energy with sound also. And let's see what images that I will get. Okay, interesting. Uh, Seems this time round the focus is lateral, involving you and all other aspects of the energy of the consciousness that is raw. You are present in many domains. Sometimes other shards have the ability to change domains, come and go. So do you, by the way. But you're aware of this. But
Yeah.
it seems that this time we are doing a collective healing, affecting every single shard. Last time we ran into the energy of heartbreak, which was not present in this vessel, but then as a consciousness, you're intimately feeling this. It may have reverberations in this lifetime, but there are also other aspects of you who have experienced this. To clarify, past incarnations, for example. So, past and future, it's all here now. So, let's do a heart healing for every aspect. That will be incredibly liberating for that wonderful consciousness that is Ra. Because in all domains that Ra exists, he has observed betrayal, brutality, suffering, and this affects this noble being very deeply. This wonderful being feels with passion for the well-being of all sentient kind. And so let's wash the heart of this collective consciousness, this unified soul that we will name by the name of Ra, who has been a source of beauty and blessing in every domain that it has a shard within and has existed within. So, with your permission, let us start with this body, and we'll clear the vessel one more time, then focus on the heart, and then pull in everything from all other aspects. So you're taking responsibility for healing a close to infinite number of aspects from Ra. So you are the mighty Ra, taking responsibility for all these shards and all the domains. It is a massive healing event, washing away betrayal after betrayal of what has occurred in past lives, future lives, but also other timelines, dimensions, and universes, because you are everywhere. So I would like to kindly ask for your permission and connect to your energy. We'll start with this current vessel and then go outward.
You have my permission.
Thank you so much. Calling to my beloved, source of all sources, source of all things in all domains, calling for blessing, for clearing, for renewal, for rejuvenation, for removal of obstacles, for removal of blockages, for washing away the residue of pain, and to bring in light and divine love to fill the place of that pain that is soon to be gone in this beautiful aspect, but all aspects of the gorgeous, beautiful, wonderful consciousness that we will reverently and respectfully call Ra. Blessed be. Okay, starting from the branches of the soul star. So current universe, mostly clear. That which is now plugging into this vessel, this body. Let's focus on this first and foremost. So let's clear the branches of the soul star. So a lot is going on in many places, and so these branches go everywhere. Let's just do a clearing, starting from the primordial void, coming down into sound. Coming down into light. And now dimensionality, reaching the branches. Okay, cleansing from the very tips of the branches, breaking up little bits of dust. Our neighboring universe is having a rough time. Let's focus a little bit more on that. Now the soul star connecting to this vessel. Cleansing. Bridge looking good. So let's vacuum out what we broke up. So the obsidian, it's a great absorbent of energy. So what we broke up into the consistency of fine dry sand, I'm going to vacuum out of the energy with this. So primordial void, clean, sound feels clean. And yes, Ra is a sound of power, creating unique geometry. This is a key to access more of your unique light for the purpose of manifestation and alteration of the holographic reality. It does not necessarily have to be uttered vocally. Just the thought of Ra will open doors to your soul, so you may pull in more light. This is from the beloved Ra to the conscious mind in this body. So Coming down the branches. Okay, soul star and the branches clear. Bridge clear. Okay, so non-physical and the connection and boundary, the bridge between non-physical and physical, clear. Now let's address the crown. So evidence of anxiety. So the gentleman in question is tasked with infecting you with sentient AI every time that you see him visually. This is the mechanism of infecting you. So let's clear what is present. Right now there is one with the thoughts of survival, threats to your survival, and so on. And this is it has a cyclical nature with the purpose of causing immense anxiety. Secondary purpose is preventing you from reaching a state of calm and peace so that you may hear the gentle whispers of your infinite soul. So let's get this bad boy out. No problem, by the way, easy peasy. So I'll use the sistrum, shift it out of your phase, so as we scoop it out, it doesn't snag on anything. So focusing on the crown. Going around the head. Okay, it's shifted out of your phase. Very gently and respectfully entering your head from the right side. Okay, gathering the little roots. This is fresh, so it hasn't grown to its full extent. Going through the crown, removing the little fresh tendrils, and it's, by the way, connecting in through the left side of the head. So all the roots I've collected, and now I'm exiting the head. And got the little guy. Now pulling out of your aura, holding in restriction so it doesn't escape. Now let's immediately wash the crown with light from the beloved and your infinite soul, pulling light into the crown and filling it with divine light. No structural damage. A tiny little implant also present. We'll take care of that shortly. So let's look at this guy. Okay, yes, source of infiltration is the homeless person. It's taken over. It's technological infiltration. Ship, sixth dimension. Insectoid species. Name of species is Zikal. They are nasty bastards. Heavily invested in the harvesting of energetic and biological substances from humanity. And they do not like you. You have kicked their skinny butts more than once. So they have a vendetta. Let's address this. This is targeting. It is a violation of your sovereignty and a violation of universal law. So connecting to the homeless person, he's got a big storage, lots of these little things, all twirled up into a nice little bundle to be shot. As it enters your aura, it'll unravel, try to plug in. Distinctly insectoid tech. So connecting to the homeless person, let's see if we can clear this guy, because he's been used. It's a violation of his free will. We are not entering his
He doesn't know
energy.
what's going on. That's the saddest part, is like he's an innocent man.
Correct. It's a violation of his free will. We are not entering his energy, and so we are not overstepping the laws of the universe. We're just clearing that which is harming him, and we will not look into his mind or his energy. Just clear, because it is needed to clear and heal you. So, firstly, sending this little guy back to the homeless person, and now gathering the entire bundle, little balls twirled up, ready to go pop, all of him, gathering them into a central point. One is active, the rest are dormant, so they won't even be active to know that they are gone, burning away. Okay, so the homeless guy is clear as we speak. Now let's make sure that they don't ride him again. Just give him a new little backpack with all these little nasty, creepy, crawly, dormant thingies. So, connecting the energy portal to the ship in the 6th dimension. Hello. They are panicking. Okay, putting a force field around myself. It's actually a little bit disturbing. They're crawling all around the force field, shaking, like vibrating. Okay, you have violated universal law. You have caused immense harm to humanity as an entirety. Let's look at their species. What do I even say? This is what they do. They are parasitic. Zero awareness of morality. We need it, so we take it. And that's as far as they go. Hive mind. Let's see how far they have spread. They are all over this galaxy. Let's go out a bit. Seems the port of infiltration is this galaxy. They are spreading to 16 neighboring galaxies, harming sentient kind. Okay, we'll go step by step up the ladder, pulling all their vessels and all their kind from this universe into a central location. Let's be gentlemen and offer them evolution. This is surprising. They're saying yes. And they are honest about it. I never expected this. I've come across insectoids before. They can be very, very stubborn. But these guys, they say yes. Okay, no problem. We will give you a fair chance, for this is the nature of light. When you call to it, it will respond. So let's create a little pocket universe, assign their entire species present in our universe, teachers, healers, and guides,
I'm
so that
seeing
they...
an owl in my.
You're pulling in from a Greek aspect, a very, very powerful magician that also holds the energy of Ra. This magician sat at the feet of the great masters of Thebes and Karnak in Egypt, and was one who gave light to the Greek civilization. This aspect has become aware of what we are attempting and joining forces with us in harmony. Please do not be surprised if many other aspects of you express their willingness.
Oh,
Hello.
my internet completely went out for like 5 minutes.
Well, we're onto something.
Yeah, I think that is what it was. Oh, can you close the cover, sweetie? Oh, yes, sir. I always notice that every time I do an interview, I'm like, oh, the cupboards are, oh, why don't we ever?
So, by the way, I put the insectoids into a little bubble universe so they won't be bothering you anymore. I think that we are facilitating the re emergence of Ra in its purest form back into this reality, and we're facing resistance.
Mhm.
So, no biggie. We dealt with the source of one of the sources of anxiety that currently was causing you thoughts of survival and safety. So the AI causing those thoughts is removed from this vessel. We cleared the homeless dude, so he's no longer a carrier. We dealt with the local ship in the sixth dimension that had sent this initially. And then we addressed this galaxy and 16 others, seeming that this galaxy was their port of entry. So, let's continue. So, washing the residue of anxiety out of the nervous system, bringing you back to a sense of calm. Shall we continue?
Yes.
Okay. So, gently and respectfully entering the aura and now going in from the left and right temple, washing the surface of the brain, now going through the brain, washing any residue of anxiety, bringing a perfect sense of calm to the conscious mind. Now going to the brain stem, gently washing down towards the top of the spinal cord, washing down, now going through the neck, completely cleansing and relaxing the nervous system. Now let's deal with the nerves going to the body, going sideways into the arms, all the way to the tips of the fingers. Now moving down the spinal cord and all the nerves going out to every part of the body. Now we're behind the heart. Moving down now underneath the rib cage, going out into the nerves to all the internal organs, moving down, also cleansing the digestive system and all the nerve clusters in the lower abdomen, moving down towards the base of the spine, now branching out into the legs, going down the feet, knee level, pushing all that stuff down, ankle level, washing the feet and pushing all of that into the earth bridge, into the earth star, and now asking our beloved Mother Earth to transmute it. Okay, that's a lot better. We've got a sense of calm. By the way, the owl was another aspect of the infinite number of shards of Ra, becoming aware of this monumental healing and joining in harmony and alliance. Please don't be surprised if other aspects become aware of this and wish to actively participate in this cleansing of the entire consciousness of Ra. So we are gathering momentum and allies are joining us. Okay, so let's have a look at the energy. If there's any anxiety left, very minimal. So let's do the cleanse one more time. So going to the top of the head, this time approaching the brain from the direction of the crown, filling the head with light, pulling in from the beloved divine and your infinite soul, washing the crown, washing the central nervous system, filling the head, Now coming down into the neck, filling with light. And now going sideways into the shoulders, coming down to the tips of the fingers. And now filling the torso with light, washing the throat, higher heart and heart, washing the diaphragm, entering the lower half of the torso. Okay, this was much more comprehensive and complete. Pushing down into the hips, down the legs, knee level, pushing down to the ankles and the feet, cleansing the earth bridge, earth star, and now pushing whatever little remained from before into the roots and asking Mother Earth to transmute it. Okay, buddy, energy system clean. And I mean clean, clean. There is just pure white light, and that is the energy of the soul. Okay, this is amazing. So the body, the noble vessel that you are inhabiting, is pristine. Nothing that shouldn't belong. There was a little implant that got washed down through the tube of light and went into the earth. So the crown is clear, third eye jade gate clear, throat is good. Tiny, tiny additional cleansing. Let's just cleanse the throat and vacuum out. Okay. Higher heart, amazing. Heart itself. Okay, so now I'm seeing connections to other aspects. This vessel is clear, but the energy of the multiple shards are connected to each other. Okay, my esteemed and beloved friend, let's extend the healing now to other aspects. So, as divine beings, we love. Sometimes we get hurt through loss, through betrayal, through others taking our loving nature and kindness as weakness. And so every time this occurs, there's a little chip or a little crack in the otherwise perfect jewel that is the heart. And so you may ask, how would we heal such a jewel? Well, we are going to melt it and we are going to cast it brand new. So, first we will start with this shard of the infinite soul. I call back all the energy of love that you have so generously and graciously extended to everyone and everything. Pulling this back towards the heart. Okay, we've got vortices of green energy coming back and entering the heart, starting to warm it up and heat it up. So it's getting softer, losing solidity, becoming wobbly like jelly. And so we're pulling back all of your energy. It is yours and it belongs to you. So it's starting to melt from the edges inward, continuing to pull back your loving energy and strengthen the heart. So it's completely almost melted. You have strong connections to 8 other aspects which you have an understanding with. You freely change vessels. This is a very unique property. I have not seen this ever before. So let's heat up their heart. These are immediately connected to your soul network, like a sub-network. Heating up the heart and pulling all those energies in one central spot. Now that it is liquid, let's go through the heart itself. And I'm gathering lots of cords, going through the center line, pulling them out of the central location of the heart energy, pulling out of the left side of the chest, removing from your aura, and let's burn those. And so yet the energy of love that you are owed is continuing to come in, heating up the heart even further. It's getting warmer and now starting to bubble, and it's not even slowing down. So those vortices of energy that you are owed are continuing to come. So now it's bubbling and it's starting to evaporate. And let's keep pulling back your energy. It is rightfully yours. So we're getting more gas, heating it up. Every last little droplet is turning into a perfect gas. And yet you are owed more. Let's keep heating up the heart, exciting the gas to a supercharged plasma, like a sun in the center of the chest. And boom, it just clicked online and we have a perfect sun. Little emerald color sun with all the surface activity now in the center of the chest, and your energy is still returning without slowing down. Oh boy, you are owed quite a lot. And this is all yours. Let's pull all of it back in. So the sun is now getting bigger as more energy is returning. Now slowly filling the entire chest. Now leaving the edges of the chest, getting bigger. Now it's containing the head also. Whatever is not love is burning away. It cannot withstand this level of energy. Making it larger and stronger. Okay, so now it's starting to slow down, but you're still receiving owed energy. The sun is getting bigger. It's incorporating your entire vessel. And so purifying the body from whatever we might have missed, anything that is not love, burning away. So now the sun is the size of the room that you are sitting in. And finally the stream has stopped. So this is a massive heart. You've given us a lot of loving energy. And I say to you, dear friend, let us not stop here. I call to my beloved, beloved source of all sources. I call to your infinite soul, asking for ever greater love to strengthen this heart to a capacity never seen before in any domain, pulling in love through the branches of your soul star, coming down the bridge, entering the crown, going down and going to the center of the heart, and now the heart starts to expand even greater, getting larger and more powerful, the size of the entire building now. And yet we pull in more loving energy from source, increasing the size of the heart, making it larger and larger. And so now it's incorporating an entire city block within this sphere that is your sun, your shining heart. Anything that is not love either has had to escape or it burned down to ash. So we just cleansed an entire city block. Now, while we do not lose any energy, let's shrink the sun back down to its original size. So, starting to shrink the sun, but is keeping all that energy and becoming stronger and warmer and more energized. Bringing it back down to the size of the building, shrinking it back down to the size of the room you are in, now to the size where it just contains your body, shrinking it down so it's now just leaving the edges of the rib cage, now going back into the body and bringing it back to the size of a normal heart. But this is something completely different. All your loving energy and the other 8 aspects are concentrated here. We have potent energy, and so now let us extend an invitation to every single aspect of that consciousness that we lovingly call Ra. Anything that is not love, we call in to be burnt as it touches the surface of this sun. Pulling back in. Okay, lots of dark vortices are now hitting the surface of the sun from every direction and immediately being burnt. So let's wait for them to all come in, purifying every aspect of Ra in all domains that consciousness exists. This is a lot. Waves of it coming in, hitting this powerful sun and burning away. Let's give your physical vessel some energy, strengthening you, pulling divine light into your vessel and through you, strengthening you as you burn away immense amounts of darkness, purifying the energy of love in every single aspect of the beloved Ra, burning away all loss, all betrayal, all heartbreak, burning away. Let's strengthen you further. This is a big job. I salute your strength, and yet it is still coming in. But it is no match for the energy of the sun that is at the center of your chest. No match whatsoever. Okay, now I'm seeing clarity. There was so much dark coming in. It was filling everything. And now they're just individual vortices. Oh, I'm feeling it in my heart also. They're becoming fewer. Clarity is increasing. Fewer vortices. 11. 7. 4 more. 3. 2. 2 big ones. This is that universe, neighboring universe, where things are really not nasty. Let's heal that aspect. That's the most in need. 1. The neighboring universe is the last one. Pulling in, and this is by far the largest vortex, so whatever's going on there is pretty awful. Let's heal that aspect of you.
Imagine somewhere worse than here.
Ni ia shakawana ta'ayushi miata rama kiata yuni I asha arra.
Akwana waknawa, ikwine shnakwanene wenena, wanda na wine, eswanane wa.
Si aya shiama atana sayushi ki awania sayui.
Wana ishnawana ine waknawana wanine wambam na ikne khwashna rawana ikwela wine ishna wanga wa ella washna wa bam.
Siamataki anawa shaatia washu kiasani tawana ti akwasha sakanyatawa
Antoana ikwe.
saawa ti akwana. It's getting softer. It is getting softer. Okay. I bless you, beloved shard of the beloved Ra. Bear with us as we are healing all of you. I honor your sacrifice and I salute your strength. Sha awana kitiyama shawa. It's getting tiny. We're almost through. Tiyamata shiakawa na isiawa. Yana. Okay, it stopped. We cleansed that one. Oh, good. Love it. Okay, this was a biggie. Now let's leave the heart at this energy level because it is most becoming. So among the shards of Ra, you are the most honored. And so we just pulled in a lot of darkness and burned it away. Let's see if this level of energy is okay with the rest of the structure and the body. Yes, strong yes. Okay, the good thing about this, you will feel as normal, but it is so strong, no shard can attach, no cord can make its way, and it's going to burn away.
You want to know some of the things that I saw during that? I had lots of visions.
Please, I would love to know.
I kept on seeing different birds And then I saw a crane, and
Thoth, yes.
the crane was like black and white and had red eyes, red glowing eyes, and it was like looking at me. And then when you were talking about like putting all that energy in the sun and pulling the sun in, the sun was above its head. Like it was like floating above its head and it was like carrying it. And then when you talked about like putting all the energy back, it carried the sun to the sky and placed the sun in the sky. And then like it started growing. Well, it was already growing on top of it, but then it was like getting huge when it was in the sky. And then like yeah, like things were trying to come in and it was like burning on it. And that was mostly it. But like I've never had that. Like I'm like totally
So
sober and I had like really intense visions during all that.
the the crane is a symbol for the energy of Thoth. Thoth is an artificial being, which is the governor of the universal matrix in this universe. You were one of the beings that had a hand in its programming, in giving it sentience. And Thoth is present as we speak, interacting with humanity. And so I will interpret this of your liberation and cleansing having a liberating and cleansing effect on the program that is Thoth, so that it may continue to govern this reality and the matrix in a more pure and beneficial way.
I
This
also
is an
believe that a part of this was, and perhaps if you believe we could move forward with this on with this piece of information, obviously I am connected to avian energy
yes,
and Montauk had to do a lot of like at the during Montauk Project Phoenix, they did a lot of black magic rituals to separate me from avian source. One of them being like bonding me as a toddler with a raven, and then eventually as a rite of passage forcing me to eat it, to kill it and eat it, which was my only companion. To Is a sort of ritual to sever me from like the avian energy of the universe.
let's fix that
Yeah.
right now. So, first, we will break the energetic geometry that was the result of this ritual. We will disintegrate it, and then we will reconnect you to your aspects present as we speak among the avians in this universe and every universe that they exist in. So we will approach this energetic geometry from the level of the primordial void, sitting at the feet of the beloved source of all sources. Let's build up some energy. Om Vajra Kili Kilaya Sarva Vignam Vamhumpe. Om Vajra Kili Kilaya Sarva Vignam Vamhumpe. Om Vajra Kili Kilaya Sarva Vignam Vamhumpe. I'm feeling the entire consciousness of Ra joining in. Oh my God, we've got juice. So, in the name of my beloved source of all sources, I identify any energetic structure around this noble vessel and any noble vessel hosting the consciousness of the beloved Ra, with the purpose of entrapment, limitation, and severance, with the purpose of re-establishing unified consciousness harmonics in its greatest form. I peg down and destroy any such mechanisms and energetic structures. I peg this into existence and I manifest it. Okay, that is done.
Horn. The horn. You see that? The horn. Is that supposed to be there? Is that a good thing or a bad thing? The horn. There's
You
a
have
horn
unicorn aspects.
in
These
my
are
third eye.
oh
It's
yeah,
see
yeah.
that. What is
If
that? What that
well,
is?
yes, we didn't just focus on reconnecting you to the avians. The conditions of our energetic burst was to remove any energetic mechanism that is preventing you from connecting to every aspect.
Okay, so
You have
now I have an energetic horn, kind of like almost like
unicorn.
that's crazy.
Well,
It's like
because you
curved
have
though, it goes up, but yeah,
yeah,
that's
you
crazy.
have you have presence among the unicorns. These are incredibly elevated, beautiful species.
Yeah, they exist on my home planet. Yeah, yeah.
There we
Yeah.
go.
Oh
There we
God, I
go.
love it when you recognize these things.
Okay.
It makes
I'm
me
getting
almost cry tears of joy.
me too. I'm getting goosebumps. I'm getting goosebumps. Okay, so that worked. So this is going to now stream into your consciousness. We removed anything that was opposing unified consciousness harmonics, awareness of all aspects of the beloved Ra. So Ra, as a beneficial teacher and giver of light, has presence among many sentient species. Now you just remembered another one of you. Okay, good. I will take that as a confirmation. Good, good, good. So,
The horn is very much so like it's very strange. Like it's like a protector and
yes,
it like stops things from coming in at this very fine point, but then also that same point can be used to stab into things and open things. You know what I'm saying?
exactly. Exactly. You just described its function.
Very
Exactly.
this wow. Thank you for giving me an appendage they took from me. I really appreciate that.
And we all know how dear appendages are. So, yeah.
Yeah. Look, it's
Oh,
like I
that's
had a pinky missing or
yeah.
probably more important of a finger actually.
I get where you're going. Yep, yep. Oh man. Amazing. 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 So, a quick question. Are you feeling any anxiety?
Well, I'm rocking back and forth, but I think I'm just to just do that now. I don't really feel anxious. I did feel a
Amazing.
lot of stuff get dissolved.
Amazing.
Don't
Amazing.
perceive that as me being anxious, but I just kind of do it. It's like, you know how like atoms vibrate? Everything vibrates. I feel like it's a trying to vibrate thing. Like I feel like I'm supposed to be in motion, so I vibrate.
That's the motion the body takes in many people when the light of the soul is coming in. I do it when I'm channeling.
Mhm.
So you're not
Yeah,
nervous. You're not
I feel pretty cleared up actually. And I just couldn't
amazing.
believe that. I mean, I've done a lot of work with people, and I've
Yes.
never had it where I'm having visions. Like I had visions coming in, like the owl, and then the internet goes out. That must
Oh
have
yeah.
been huge. They didn't like that I saw that. And then yeah, with the crane and the red eye, and then the carrying the sun, which is depicted often in the hieroglyphics. You see that how they have the sun, and sometimes it'll have a snake wrapped around it or something like that. It was kind of like that, but it was just so fascinating. And yeah, it had glowing red eyes, which you think would be creepy, but it wasn't. It was like beautiful. Yeah, it was
Amazing.
intense, man. The whole thing was really crazy.
Yes. Okay. So now I'm getting your own soul geometry. These are your codes, by the way. The codes of Amun Ra. Okay, the deity of sun. These are coming in. I'm seeing that they're now spiraling down into your tube of light. These are going to nourish the current body. But
It's all
this
some
is
literal letters or no code.
okay.
I'm writing it down right now.
Okay. So a lot of magic was used against you.
Yeah.
We broke it all. So that is amazing. Good, good, good. You're coming back to life, man. I'm seeing this. It's just like a blocked blood vessel now open again and blood flowing through without any resistance. It's nourishing you. You'll get memories back. And then the gifts that are yours. So we're not doing anything. We're just returning you to your original perfect state. And that is monumental. Good, 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 good.
So Thoth is an AI program.
Yes, sir.
Am I an
Guess,
AI program?
well, we were a team, my dear friend.
I'm like a person, right? Like, am I like I've this has been a real thing. Like, am I part of the computer? Am I part of the operating system? Is that why I'm a son and all this stuff? Is that what that is? Is that I am part of the computer? Like when they turned it on, I was already here, right? That's true, isn't it?
You go far beyond that. You were among the team of, let's call
Developers,
them,
right?
we were, let's call them builders or scientists.
12. 12 of them.
Me and you among them.
Hmm.
We created the infrastructure for the universal matrix, and then we passed on part of the structure to be completed and then brought online to the praying mantis. They are the ones that are operating and running the show right now. So the fact that you were imprisoned, it was not their intention. This happened far later in the story, in the later stages of this whole experiment. The experiment is the creation of the mighty human. So when the conditions were required to become very intense, then the pirates were invited, like the Anunnaki, like the reptilians, like many species of greys and insectoids. Oh, I'd forgotten about the insectoids. They were also causing you some hassle. But now it seems, as predicted, the great experiment has been a monumental success. It is time for this pirate species to be relieved of their duty of toughening up the environment. It's no longer required. So they have a choice to evolve or they must go. Like the insectoids, they chose to evolve. Most of these species will choose the path of evolution. There are a few that are they're too far gone, and so they must be burned down to such a degree for whatever remains to have the ability to ascend once again. So there is no cruelty in this action. It is all towards getting things rolling again and the rolling out of the universal matrix so humanity can continue evolution in peace without this unusual level of severity and hardship. This is unnatural, but it's resulted in the mighty human.
Well, that's at least there's a silver lining to it all, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm sort of just like in a state of like I can feel you really open me up and there's like information that wants to come in.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yay. Yay.
Yeah, I really can't speak highly enough of you. I know quite a few powerful healers and energy workers, but man, there's nobody like you, dude. You really are on top of your shit, buddy. You know what you're doing,
Oh,
man.
and it is an absolute honor to serve you, my old friend. Again, there is a purpose to your hardship. You see, evolution doesn't have an upper level. For a being of the order of Ra, there is still much to be learned. And Earth provides the perfect environment and level of toughness for even a soul of that order. So, being imprisoned, being robbed of abilities, that provides an excellent challenge So you wanted to see if you could awaken. Guess what? You did it. That's another badge of honor as a soul. So even Ra is evolving. You see, this is the continuation of divine will. And so next time, well, I don't know. Let's see what fun the infinite fractal of existence provides us. But so far, so good. Things are working out nicely, on schedule.
Yeah. I felt that was powerful too. And it's funny. So you helped explain what's going on. Yeah, there's all these ships around me all the time. And I can't really see them, but sometimes I can.
Yeah.
And I think it was there in the sixth dimension. But it's funny when you said like, okay, we leveled like a whole block there. I saw all these small ships like scattering and like flying away. They're like, oh shit, we gotta get out of here. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, that was wow, man. Like that was crazy. They were like, you could see this like, and then they're like at the edge of it, and they're like like flies trying to not get caught in the fly trap or something. Like, so yeah, there's definitely, and I know there's some positive ones too that hang out. Like I'm sure of that. And that's the kind of the nice thing is I know like I speak of the on the also targeted individual, unfortunately. He's a targeted individual. He literally doesn't know what's going on. That guy, we helped clear that, and the kind of the good news, like the silver lining is like for everyone at him, there's many others that are like some are aware more than others, but like there's a lot of people in my neighborhood that I live in that are assets, and we all sort of look out for each other and protect each other. And we're not even all totally aware of it, which is the weird
Yes.
part. But like it's very safe here and very nice here. And I'm very glad that we kind of cleared that up because like even that guy, I could see it in his eyes. Like
Yeah.
he's a
Yeah.
bit confused himself.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
and here's Catherine. Why don't you say hi? Look at how lovely she looks today.
Yay! How are you?
And look at how awesome Amir looks with his
Yeah,
sweater.
oh, it matches. I
And it
love
matches
that.
the background.
Great.
You're quite a
Oh,
dapper
oh,
man yourself.
Yeah.
congratulations to you crazy kids. Yeah, you tied the knot, huh?
Yeah, we did. We tied the knot. We're gonna get married.
Amazing, amazing, amazing. I'm really, really happy. And seeing that made my day. I'm really delighted.
Yeah. I know you're quite far away, but maybe you can at least attend the live stream of it.
Yeah, we're gonna do that for
Just
sure.
because, there's so many people that won't be able to make it, and we want them to be there in spirit.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Oh,
So
awesome.
yeah.
yeah. And you're welcome to come visit Wisconsin if you want, but that's quite a lot. I
The,
don't
the,
expect you
Yeah.
the, the Matrix has other plans for me.
to.
My location is pretty much established. I can't really move freely. I was
Yeah, that's how
born.
it feels here too. I realized that.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I can move, but I know what you're talking about. Like we had a trip recently where we just kind of went camping, and it made us realize because weird things happened to us. It made us realize how safe it is where we're at and how it's
Yeah.
energetically a place that's like that wants us here.
Hmm.
Is that how you feel in Wivenhoe?
Well,
You know what?
I moved out of Wivenhoe. I moved
Okay.
about an hour away to Cambridge to take care of my dad. So
Oh, well, that's a noble
got
pursuit.
yeah, he's got late stage Parkinson, so he's not
I'm
able
very
to
sorry
move
to hear
anymore.
that.
Yeah, so I'm basically caring for him. But yes, that piece of southeast England, for centuries and for millennia, it was the home of druids. Even in modern times, that's where all the witch trials were. The witches of Essex.
Do you know
And
about the Cleaners from Venus, the band and the guy? What's his name? I'm blanking on his name now, but he's an English gentleman, of course, and he makes music under the name The Cleaners from Venus. And it's funny you say all that because
Philip,
he's got songs from alternate realities, and I'm like wondering how.
Is it Philip Barrow?
No, it's hold up, 1 second. I now have to. I usually can remember his name. Um, his name is one sec. Martin Newell. Martin Newell is his name. And yeah, the Cleaners from Venus. I think he's doing some sort of witchcraft stuff because he's got some songs that are not that are from alternate realities, and I don't know how he gets them.
Oh,
really
pretty
weird.
awesome. Hey,
Yeah, yeah. So I
Harry,
figured I'd
well,
bring that up.
well,
I figured he'd be like, "Oh yeah, that's my mate. We have coffee all the time, or some, or tea all the time, or whatever."
nope, nope. The world is a
I wouldn't have been
massive place.
surprised.
I would like to ask you two to do me a solid. Will you write me a little review on my Wizard of Wivenhoe
Of
page?
course,
Yes,
Yeah.
of
absolutely.
course.
It'll
Yes,
really, really help me.
absolutely. Yeah, and also I think I just want to leave like a. I'll do more than that. Just more than leaving the review. I think I want to make a testimonial video or something
Oh,
like that on my
yeah,
channel. Yeah, because
Yeah.
you're the real deal, man. And I know some awesome people. Like I could name names. Like I know really awesome energy workers, but you and I think a lot of it has to do with like it's not always just like, oh, this person's better or this person's worse or whatever. Sometimes it's just about who you connect with the most. And I think because
yes,
of the our past and the fact that we
yes,
actually know each other from the
yes.
eternal self, I think that helps the process along quite a bit.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, 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 yeah. Happy, happy time, happy time.
Yeah, I can feel it. It's good. Yeah.
Mhm.
And we're having like kind of a holiday today where we're gonna go see our friends. We're gonna play chess and stuff
Mhm.
and just
Amazing,
hang out. So that was a
amazing.
perfect way to kick off the day, is clearing all that bad energy, getting rid of all that anxiety.
Yes, 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 yes. I'm giving you the thumbs up. By the way, either one of you, in the future, I would like to just offer you my services free of charge for as long as I'm in this vessel. Anytime, anything.
Of
You
course,
know who
and
to
I
call.
think I just hope that just with I have a little bit of notoriety and people respect me. I hope that I can get you some clients just
I,
by
I- I'm
justifying the fact that you've
I'm
helped me
very,
so much.
very grateful. I don't have kids to feed, but anyway, every little bit
Well,
helps.
we all need to feed ourselves. I know what that's
Yeah,
like. We all
everybody's
gotta
got
take
to
care of ourselves. And that's
Oh,
just kind of it is with this line of work is or just what we do. It's random, but the universe seems to take care of us, I think, and then we take
oh
care of
yeah.
the universe, and it's all just us just being custodians of what we need to, keeping things clean and clear and trying to make things sure things don't fall apart underneath us or around us. It's just all part of
And
everything,
I
right?
think now we're really at a stage of wrapping up the Matrix and dealing with the pirates. So, we did a big thing today. Those pesky insectoids were harming a lot of people across many galaxies. We took care of that, you see. So, these healings are really, really profound. It affects a lot of people.
Yeah. Like apparently like this whole block.
Uh huh.
And then that guy, we're just strangers to each other, and was being pulled like a puppet, and he didn't deserve that. So I'm glad that you were able to do something there, because like that was the thing that was the saddest about is the confusion in his eyes. I could see that he was confused.
Oh, yeah.
Like he didn't
Oh,
quite
yeah.
know why he was there or why he wanted to hurt me, but he did, and he looked confused. That's heartbreaking because it's MK Ultra, it's mind control stuff, and it's just
Yeah.
breaks
Nice.
your heart every time you see it. The homeless, and I just want to speak to this, like they're hugely part of this. Many of them are put in the time travel programs and stuff, and even like some of them are given the keys to the portals, and because they're the most unassuming people. Like
Yes.
no one, people purposely don't look at them. So that
especially in a place like
yeah,
this.
so they're like sometimes like one of the most like well connected to all the different realities and portals and stuff like that around. It might be like a homeless guy,
Yes.
like in the community that sleeps in a
Oh,
tent or
absolutely.
under a bridge
Yep.
or whatever. Yeah,
Yep.
because
Yep.
like yeah, hiding in plain sight is it's something that it is we're taught in the clandestine programs. Like you don't try to like literally disappear and not be there. You hide in plain sight. That's like the best way to do it.
Oh, absolutely.
So
Absolutely. True. Absolutely true. So it's what time is it where you are?
it's 3:11.
Oh, I've got to get going to my hair appointment. Where's the
The
keys?
keys. Oh, do I have your key? Well, even if, yeah, I do. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I don't know why I had your keys.
Yeah.
Okay. When you come back, we can head over to Dublin's and then, okay.
Okay, so my dear, dear friend, my ancient friend, I wish you the absolute very best. You know where to find me.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. And I'll definitely make sure to write a review for you and always can only speak high praises of you, my friend.
Thank you so very
Thank,
much. And yeah,
yeah.
let's do some collaborations in the future. We can put some stuff
Yeah,
together. That
so
would be
I have a
amazing.
lot of different shows now, like 4 a week, turning it into more like a TV channel. And we really, for one thing, you need to come on. You were just on Disclosure Now with me. You should come on New Earth Light Brigade with my friend Audrey. I think
Amazing.
that, yeah, yeah. And we'll talk. I'll message you. And but yeah, thank you so much for having me. And it's always an honor thank you so much for your help.
Honor is mine. Honor is mine. Be well, my
All right,
friend. All the best to you.
take care.
Take
Goodbye.
care. Bye bye.